Hi there. Jennifer Elizabeth Masters here. You know, there was a time that I was addicted to a whole bunch of things. When I would drink alcohol, one drink would be great, two would be even better, and three would get me dancing on tables. I'd let go of my inhibitions and then wonder how I was going to get myself home. But there have been all kinds of addictions that I have endured and cleared, and that is what this video is about. Where do addictions come from? How can we heal them? And what is life like on the other side of addictions? So today we have an additional resource to choose from. We've got technology, we've got our computer, our screens, our laptop, our tablets, our cell phones, and you know, this social media, there's another one. So all of these addictions, what do? They hit the center in the brain that is a receptor and releases dopamine every time we get a like on a video or a like on a post, or we see how many people have viewed our stuff on social media. It gives us a charge. There's a feedback loop that happens within the body. You know, so dopamine is part of this addiction. But how can we overcome these things? How can we be joyful, live in bliss, be happy with our lives, feel completely fulfilled and enough without all of those extraneous things, whether it's pot, alcohol, Xanax, you name it, sugar, donuts, pie, my favorite, coffee. All of these things are addictive substances, addictive activities, shopping. And I will tell you, there were times when, and this was maybe 30 years ago, I would go shopping and drop $3,000 in a couple of hours between outfits and the accessories and shoes and purses, and in one shopping spree. And this was a long time ago. I don't do that anymore. Why, okay, do we do that? Why do we spend more money than we want to? Why are we constantly looking for that next best thing that's going to charge us up? Well, here's the thing. A rejection of the self is where all addictions come from. I'm going to repeat that. When we reject ourselves, when we're not authentic, when we don't feel good enough, we don't feel loved, we don't feel lovable, and then we treat ourselves badly on top of that with our thoughts, the way we think about ourselves, the things we say to ourselves, the behavior we accept from other people out there, all of that contributes to the way we feel. However, the rejection of the self started way back when in our childhood, where mommy and daddy told us, "You're bad, you can do better, shut up, sit down, be quiet, don't speak." When all of our true self was suppressed, then we didn't know who we were, and we grew up believing all the stuff that our parents told us about us, and therefore we consumed the things that people told us. And then we believed it, meaning we bought the story hook, line, and sinker. And so what we believe about ourselves is what creates the way we feel about ourselves. And so therefore, when all of those things are so negative and we don't feel good, we perhaps even hate ourselves, which is where I was for 3 decades. When we hate ourselves, we don't feel enough. We don't feel loved. We feel like an empty vessel. It feels like no matter what we put in us does not fill us. It doesn't satisfy us. It could be like having sex 3 times in a day and then feeling like, I still want more. wasn't enough. I don't feel satisfied. This lack of satisfaction is a personal thing. When we don't feel personally fulfilled and satisfied with ourselves, we're looking for something out there to do it for us. But it doesn't come from outside, it comes from inside. And this is what I help you do. It's what I help my clients do. So I invite you to go to my website, jenniferelizabethmasters.com. I have over 1,100 blog articles. I talk about addictions, I talk about self-love, and I have recovered from all of those things, and I can help you do the same. And now, it wasn't a therapist that helped me. I did therapy. It did not work for me. People didn't want to talk about the issues that needed to be discussed. I wanted to talk about my mother, and my psychiatrist said, oh no, we don't want to talk about her. They don't want to deal with the real issue. And so I found therapy didn't help me. It may be great for you, but it did not help me at all. So what I will tell you is, because I know the ropes, I know how to do this. I have done it for thousands. I can help you do the same. I ask you to check out my website, jenniferelizabethmasters.com. If you have questions about anything, I have free resources. You can also email me at jenniferelizabethmasters@gmail.com. And I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I post new videos several times a week. And I do respond to every comment. Press the ding button as well as subscribe, so that every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. So sending you lots of love today. Remember, you are enough. You are already loved. You are lovable. You are enough. You're wonderful. You just have to believe it. Much love to you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Mwah. I love you.